Teams can board the ship via fast rope, caving ladder, or Jacob's ladder, and can saw or torch through hatches to enter realistic-looking ship's spaces. Strategic operations can transform existing, European-looking, permanent mount facilities that are sterile to more realistic third-world environments. Ordinary shipping containers also can be dramatically transformed to look like real buildings. Whether it is a single container or multiple units, stacked in two-story configurations, or assembled to replicate villages or towns, strategic operations can transform ordinary-looking steel boxes into complex-looking, richly textured, hyper-realistic urban environments. The ability of strategic operations to quickly design, manufacture, construct, and decorate sets makes it possible to create realistic urban scenarios that are mobile and easily reconfigurable. These urban environments are not dependent on elaborate infrastructure support, making them cost-effective compared to traditional mount facilities. The basic structure of the hyper-realistic mobile mount is the RHU, or Relocatable Habitat Unit, a portable building suitable for year-round military training in all environments. RHUs can be connected and assembled in a variety of configurations. Features include breachable doors with sacrificial jams, walls, bazaars, minarets, entry control points, and vehicle checkpoints. Courtyard walls are made of composite materials and can replicate the look of masonry, adobe, or any material or construction technique. Mount villages and towns come alive when layers of texture are added. Just as Hollywood designers and decorators create lifelike sets by adding realistic props, strategic operations creates any imaginable prop, be it a fruit, vegetable, grain, animal carcasses and fish, or vendor stands, signs, and even graffiti. Strategic Operations uses its Hollywood prop-making skills to create hyper-realistic weapons, live-fire targets, and props of all kinds to create environments that replicate any area of the world. U.S. and foreign weapons that look and feel like the real thing are wielded in training scenarios or stashed in arms caches. Thousands of Marines have trained at strategic operations, during which many lessons learned have been incorporated into the design of facilities and equipment. This fertile ground has also contributed to innovative research and development and rapid prototyping. One product of this effort, the GetFo, resulted from watching the difficulties Marines sometimes have in rapidly dismounting from 7-ton trucks.
All this gear on, you drop down to the ground, then your knees take a lot of weight. It takes a while to set down. Over here, I just grab onto the poles, slide down, and get into position very fluidly. So Marines coming down from both angles can just crisscross really quickly and get off about 8-10 seconds for a full squad.
We were able to get off real quick, much different than the prior design. Everybody's always falling all over the place.
Strategic Operations designed a unique solution to innovatively allow injury-free egress and ingress that also is quicker than standard methods. The Strategic Operations Ballistic Unmanned Ground Vehicle Target, or BUG-V, is a hyper-realistic, full-size vehicle, a sedan, a police car, a taxi, or even a tank, made of durable, lightweight, high-density foam over a ballistic steel-clad remote-control robot, and painted to look like the real thing. Strategic Operations developed the Simulated Enhanced Effect, Hyper-Realistic Individual Target System, or CHITS, to bring another much-needed dynamic element to sniper training. This role player was running when a sniper with a Miles-equipped rifle shot him with a laser bullet, which produced a torso and head entrance and exit visual and audio effect.
Well, you can set up like this and shoot at runners. That's the best training you can get. Get over here now!
This is the most real I've ever seen it. Real actors, real explosions. I've been there, I was in Fallujah, and the sound of that RPG just, you know, give me memories.
Let's go, follow me. Let's go, we're moving.
Roger, give us a
Hey, I need a fucking sit report of those Marines that are wounded.
Everything is treated as real world. You have to figure it out on your own. And that makes the soldiers have to really adapt and learn how to do stuff. And it's lucky because we're learning how to do this stuff out here instead of having to relearn it.
Strategic Operations is changing the world of training with innovative ideas, services, and products. The results have been dramatic and are best described by the warfighters who go in harm's way. Better prepared because of hyper-realistic training.
It's definitely making everybody think about what they're doing on the ground and prepare for a lot of different circumstances.
Current training mirrors what I've seen in Iraq my last 2 tours.
Some of the ways they attack you with the IEDs, initiating the ambush, brings a lot of realism into play for the young soldiers.
With the conditions, the people, the language barriers, all the role players, it's about as realistic as you're going to get.
The most realistic thing I've ever been a part of.
The whole idea out here is just so that we're ready for the real thing.